Hi, welcome to Channeled Wellness. Today we are going to be doing a water elemental reading. Remember that this is a collective reading, it's a general reading. So, not everything is going to align with you. That's okay because it's not supposed to. So, use your discernment, take what resonates, and leave the rest for whoever it's meant for. Um, Please remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Also, I'm available for personal readings. If you would like to book with me, you can send me an email. That information is in the description box below. And with that, let's jump right in. So, today we are going to do a card from this astrology deck. We do have a Leo full moon that is coming up on February 1st. This message is timeless, but if you're seeing this when it comes out, February 1st, we have a Leo new full moon. This full moon is very important. I keep hearing the astrologers and the other readers say that this month of February is going to be absolutely groundbreaking. It's going to be a life changing month for a lot of us. Um, I don't know. I just know that this look, it jumped right out. I just know that this full moon is really important. I feel like if you haven't decided what it is that you're going to do, like for this full moon, like for as ritualistic wise, if you're somebody that does rituals, do something. Do something. Full moons are great for releasing, letting go of energies that you don't want to hold on to anymore. Okay? This is the Grand Provoker. Okay? I'm sorry. Grand Cross. And it says Provoker. I'm going to read from the book. I've never drawn this card before, so I don't know what it means. The number on here is 47. The year 1947 could be significant. Someone here could be 47 years old. The Grand Cross. Okay, there's a quote here from Helen Keller. It says, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all." The Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. A rare astrological configuration, the Grand Cross, also called the Grand Square, occurs when four planets form a perfect cross in the skies. These planets are around 90 degrees from each other, meaning there are four planetary squares 90 degrees apart and two planetary oppositions 180 degrees apart. Squares in the astrological chart cause tension and restriction. Oppositions as well are seldom soft aspects. They come with the pressure to grow and the will to exceed any limitations put in one's path. But the Grand Cross is the most rare and intense of all. In mythology, this alignment represents the four directions. The Grand Cross, also called the Cosmic Cross, is symbolic of the four seasons. I was just thinking the four seasons, equinoxes and solstices, as well as cross quarter days, indicating a period of time when your life may seem at a cross purposes. Usually, when a grand cross occurs, it indicates a crisis. Yet, through this calamity, there will be the painful process of growth, then renewal, then eventually a greater foundation for happiness and success. Strangely, it is almost as if the planetary energies are in competition with each other. Very interesting. There's more. I'm going to keep going, okay? This may be a rather exasperating time where you feel provoked and frustrated over booby traps that seem to have been set in your way. It's as if everything is working at cross purposes. You feel pulled in many directions. Such false leads and failed plans may leave you unable to produce concrete achievements. An area to look at when the Grand Cross card comes up is how you communicate. Are you communicating as well as you should? Are you abandoning a worthy project the minute it loses its shine in effort to capture a larger, glossier prize? You know what? That is the energy. The energy is don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, because there's something that excuse me. You've gotten bored with something. You know the yawns always mean people are bored. There's something that you've gotten bored with here, and it's giving. Don't give up on it because you need to keep pushing forward. You need to keep going. there's there's a blessing in the pressing. By the way, shout out, this is not sponsored at all. If you are feeling sick with the way that this weather has been changing, the medicine ball at Starbucks, if you know, you know. Anyway, getting back to it, okay? There's something here about being pulled in different directions. Okay, what emotional undercurrent is influencing me right now? The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is an energy of self preservation. There's, okay, Spirit says I can clarify. There's an energy here of self preservation. That's the emotion. I feel like maybe you could feel like if you don't do something different that you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Yeah, this could be regarding a passion of yours. Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Your ancestors are working with you to build your wealth. Yeah, but there's a lot of work that's required. I heard don't get lazy now. There's work required. And maybe you could feel like easing up on something is going to, oh, I see. It's self preservation of your old self, the identity that you aligned with before. Maybe your previous identity was that of someone who didn't see things through, didn't follow things all the way through to the end. But Spirit is saying here that you have to put the work into your passions in order to manifest what it is that you want. Like, yes, manifestation is very easy. There's an ease to manifesting things, but there still have to be actions that are taken in the physical in order to provide the pathways for these things to ground into your reality. Something about that. I feel like whoever you are, you could be living through something that you asked for at this time. You know, you got what you asked for, but it's still in the baby stages. So you need to keep going to 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 grow it all the way out. Something's it's not finished yet. Hang on. I dropped some cards. Okay. For what feeling have I been holding back or avoiding? We got the Two of Cups, Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Um, there's some kind of misinformation here. You made a call. You made a judgment call on a relationship. This could be your relationship. I heard your relationship to money is significant here. This could be your relationship, I don't know, with an aspect of self. This could be a working partnership, something like that. There's a relationship here that you made a judgment call on, but you've been misinformed. You made this call based off of bad information. Okay. What is your intuition trying to show you? The Six of Swords. There's a way to do something easier. There's a way to move forward. Um, I feel like usually the Six of Swords is about like moving to calmer waters, but with all this water, the water feels very emotional. There's something that's not as hard as you're making it out to be. There's a way to do it easier, or maybe something is easy and you're making it harder in your mind, right? Because swords are about the mind. Your mind could be amplifying this thing at this time and saying, oh, it's, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But it's like your mind is like a child that's kicking and screaming because it doesn't want to do something different. It wants to keep things the way they were. This is the energy of self preservation of the old identity. Your ego is kicking and screaming. Okay, but you're gonna have to drag it along this path. If you want a victory, you have to go for a victory here. Okay. What uh where do you need more emotional softness or compassion? Coming out as the Six of Wands, this is a victory, but it's the moon. You see what I'm saying? Things aren't what they appear to be. Things aren't what they appear to be. There's an illusion occurring here surrounding your victory. Okay. And just like I said, the blessing is in the pressing. I feel like pressing through whatever this is, like not giving up is how you make your way to a victory here. Okay. What emotional pattern is ready to shift or heal? The Ace of Swords. Well, you get truth or clarity about something here. Or maybe this message is the clarity that you need. Yeah, look, the illusions, Seven of Cups. The illusions are being made clear to you at this time. Okay. Your emotional pattern that's ready to shift or heal is this pattern of being tied to your ego. Your ego trying to take over. I feel like your ego creates illusions for you to preserve itself, right? With the Four of Swords here under the Seven of Cups. It's like the illusions are meant to keep you stagnant. And I think that's what's shifting at this time. It's your ability to not buy into the illusions, your ability to see through them is what's shifting at this time. Okay, how can I create a sense of inner emotional safety? The Ten of Cups. We're going to clarify. We're going to clarify. And then we got the Four of Cups here at the bottom. Melancholy is the word that came through. Paying attention to the wrong thing is something that I'm getting here with the Four of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups, Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles. The Magician. You're manifesting success. Whatever this is that you're manifesting, it's working. It's already in motion. I'm seeing something that I do at work where we say the thing is in progress. Your dream, whatever it is that you're manifesting, your 10 of cups is in progress. Okay, confirmation, whatever it is that you're doing, it's working. Okay, I heard the system works if you work it. Don't fall into this melancholy energy where you kind of ignore the blessing because you miss it's like the old, it's giving very reminiscent of the old days. I don't know why this four of cups always gives me like remembering the fun time, but it used to be so fun when I da 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 da. But you asked for this and now you're not even paying attention to it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now, collective. I know we better than that at this big old stage in the year of 2026. One final card for the collective energy, the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are attracting what it is that you desire at this time. You are attracting it. So you need to show the universe what it is that you desire. Do you desire to maintain the identity that your ego is used to, that they're kicking and screaming to maintain, or are you attracting, this new version of self and the things that come along with this new version of you? All right, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day on purpose.